I'm Josh.
And I'm Rachel.
Come along with us over the next 3 days as we see, do,
and eat as much as we can in Rome.
Let's go. All right, welcome to Rome.
Welcome to Rome.
It is noon on a Monday.
And it's busy.
And we just got here. It is super busy. We are around the Trevi Fountain area. We did check it out already, but we're gonna wait to show that in all its glory until it's a little bit calmed down.
Yeah.
Because since we're staying here, we'll be able to be there in the early morning. But first, what do we gotta do?
Eat.
We gotta eat.
We gotta find something to eat.
Yes, we are gonna eat our way through this town and see as much as we possibly can. So come along.
Let's go.
So the restaurant we're going to is only like 10 minutes away, but you can already run into some amazing architecture. We're probably gonna try to go into this church. All right, there's no way that I'm gonna be able to pronounce a lot of these places, but our first lunch is gonna be right here. Quel Che C'E. All right, so they make it pretty easy on you. You got the 4 key ones right here. We're getting 3 of those to start off our trip. And then there's the rest of their menu. It's a very small little space, but it's got great reviews. I'll put the address and name down below. All right, we are starting off with some cacio e pepe, which is a very classic here in Rome, and then a matriana, which is supposed to be like a spicy tomato.
How thick those noodles are.
Those noodles are super thick.
I don't know
my
where
god,
to start.
these portions are huge, and we got one more coming. All right, and another one. This is the Grecia. Oh my god, I hope that you can realize how big these portions are.
They're huge.
Yeah, she kind of giggled when I ordered 3. We're not used to this big of them. It's only 13 euros each, but they're delicious. The cacio e pepe is so much pepper. It's delicious.
Yeah, I love the noodles on this one. Oh my gosh, like delicious.
All right, those serving sizes were way bigger than what those little cups show in the background.
Yeah.
That was a lot of pasta. Probably enough pasta for a month, but we're gonna probably have more later today, maybe.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
So tasty, and each pasta ate so differently.
It does, and
so amazing.
yeah, each one has a very different noodle. The sauce is very different, but they're all based very similar.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the Grecia the most.
Me too. It was my favorite.
But let's find some more stuff to do. Oh, and also it's packed right now. There was actually a line out here while we were eating. They actually turned people away. Since we're in that area, we came over to this Piazza della Repubblica. All right, we made it to the Spanish Steps.
If you're a fan of Audrey Hepburn, supposedly this is where one of her movies was filmed.
Yeah, Roman holiday.
Yeah.
It's stairs that go from a expensive shopping area up to a church.
Yeah.
And here's the view from the top. Now you can't record in the church, but we did go inside.
So we found this little 2-seater bicycle thing to steer. Yeah. And we're gonna drive around this park for an hour. Well, maybe not a full hour, but we rented it for an hour. It has 2 steering wheels.
Look at these people, they're scared of us.
Josh gets to be in charge. My steering wheel is fake.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, we don't really know where we're going, but via Borghese Parks. We're just gonna drive around.
All right, here we are, riding a bicycle in the park.
Yeah, this is up a hill.
Up a hill. I do sound like there's a motor.
Yeah, there's some assistance with this.
Yeah. $12 or €12
For 1 hour.
for 1 hour. 20, I think, euro for 4 people. But there's only 2 of us, so okay. We gotta climb this hill. Bye. All right, so you can see in front of us is what the 2-seaters look like. Oh no, now we're going over some dirt. Whoa.
I got a horn.
He's probably not supposed to use it that much, but there's probably a rule. But look at this. Like, we would have never walked this entire thing. Here's a big one. Peace out.
All right, well, that was an experience.
What did you just say? An experience you don't need to do again.
I'm not gonna do that again, no.
I didn't think it was that bad, except it's really rough.
It's very rough. You know, it's more of a workout than you think it's gonna be.
Than it should be.
And then you get stuck behind like fences and stuff that you're probably only supposed to be walking on. So we're gonna walk over to the viewpoint.
Yeah.
Just down the hill is Piazza del Popolo. Alright, now we are headed down Via del Corso. Looks like no cars on this one, that's great. I think what's amazing to me is even though we're just on a busy shopping street, you can just walk right inside this church and be amazed by how beautiful it is. And then you come out and shop some more. So Rachel told me that she found about the best gelato, and this is the line. So we're gonna see if this is true or not, because it's gonna take us a little while to get in there. So they have other desserts too, but everyone's here for the gelato. All right. Actually, the line goes pretty fast.
It does move fast.
And it was about 10 euros for 2, which is, these are decent size.
Yeah, they're good size.
Yeah. And is it the best ever?
I mean, it's the best I've ever had in Rome.
Boom. There you go. Best in Rome. We just called it. headed back to our hotel, and right now there's not less people at Trevi Fountain, but we do have intentions for early morning tomorrow, where we can get our coins thrown in for good luck. All right, so we are back. I'll give you a quick little view of our room, and you gotta go through this odd corridor. There's a fridge down here, some areas for your stuff. This is our bathroom. We are in Trevi 41 is the hotel. We are in the annex building. And then there's Rachel.
Hi.
How much was this room?
$536 before city tax. The city tax is like $36 for 3 nights. So
Okay.
yeah.
So around $550
Yeah, about $550
for 3 nights midweek. And we are right in the Trevi area. You can see down here. It's not the best room we've ever had, but it definitely will do. It's got a safe, it's got a fridge, it's got a full-size bathroom, and it's got AC. All right, we are refreshed and we are headed out for dinner tonight.
Hopefully more pasta.
Yes, we probably will have more pasta, and you're going to see more pasta throughout this trip because there are 4 main pastas, and we want to describe those to you so you have an idea of the differences that are big here in Rome.
So Grecia is simple and focused on the luscious guanciale fat with a dusting of pecorino.
While cacio e pepe loses the meat and adds more cheese and pepper for a rich sauce.
Add an egg and keep the meat, and you have an indulgent carbonara.
Skip the egg and add tomatoes for a hearty amatriciana.
The more you know.
If you're a big fan of Dan Brown books, like the Da Vinci Code, this is a fountain that is featured in Angels and Demons. We're at Piazza Navona, and this is beautiful. Check out that water fountain. Wow. Right? All right, so we got a little time before dinner. So Piazza Navona, we got a nice view in the background. I went with a Rossini, which is like a Bellini, but with strawberry, so heck yeah.
Yeah, and I just went with a glass of Prosecco. And I've never seen this little bubbly thing.
There we go. I think it's a cherry.
Is it?
We're gonna find out when we eat it. But it's really hard to beat hanging out here, really. It's so beautiful. And the weather is perfect.
It is.
It's like 70 degrees. And not hot, not humid, just right.
Just perfect.
All right, so our first restaurant we found through good ratings at TripAdvisor. Our second one we found in the Michelin Guide. So Roscioli, long-standing traditional place, it sounds like. morning. It's time for our coins. All right, so the saying goes that you have to throw 3 coins in the fountain. We just did, with our right hand over our left shoulder. The first one is to return you safely to Italy, or to Rome. Second is to find your love. And third is to get married. All right, so this is even before sunrise. This is right about 6:30 in the morning, what you're gonna face. So if you really want that uninhabited, I don't know, 4 a.m., 5, good luck. Good morning. Happy early morning here from Rome.
Early morning.
It is about 6:45 right now, and we are headed over to Vatican City. We have a tour booked for 8 a.m. early entry.
Yes, I can't wait to see this.
Yes, so we're gonna do St. Paul's and the Vatican Museums. Alright, so for this morning's tour, we did this through Get Your Guide. It was $206 total.
Oh, that's not too bad.
No, I think a lot of it ends up being the early entry, but it gets you into the Basilica and the museums. So we didn't realize it, but this actually comes with breakfast. So we got 2 cappuccinos and croissants coming right next door. Alright, we got our headphones on already. 8:30 is our timed entrance. No video in the building, but we do get to take pictures, so we'll try to do that
They're going to have their eyes on
to bring you along. No photos in the Sistine Chapel. Check out the line. Thank goodness for early entry and tour.
Now, when the papacy passed to his nephew, Julius II, he decided he wanted to do something that he just did. Michelangelo was forced and impractically blackmailed into accepting this commission. That's an important...
This is the queue at about 11 o'clock, and she thinks it's about 3-hour wait. So book the tour. We just got done with the museums and the Sistine Chapel, and we're going into St. Peter's. This is just for St. Peter's. We are finishing up our tour. It was great. Elaine at What a Life Tours. Highly recommend if you check her out. They did a great job. It lasted us about 3.5 hours that we were with. Like I said, it was about $200, but it was early entry. And you get to skip a lot of this line. But it was great. Good information too. The line continues and wraps around. This is supposed to be a shoulder season. This is October 31st. I can only imagine what the summer is. It is now noon. We actually left our hotel room at 6:30 this morning. We were at the tour place at 7:30.
It's worth it. Get a tour.
It was good, yeah.
Come see this.
It gives you a lot more context to everything that you're looking at.
We would not have done research, like Josh said. I honestly didn't even know we were visiting the Sistine Chapel today, so I'm speechless.
Yeah, you can definitely spend a lot more time if you go without a group. You know, it's definitely the highlights. Our tour guide said you'd spend 15 years if you wanted to spend 30 seconds on each piece of art.
And that's it's amazing.
It cuts through. St. Peter's, it was the first church I ever saw here in Europe, and I am amazed. I mean, this is my second time seeing it. But cannons going off, bells going off. You know what time it is?
It's time for lunch.
Lunchtime. Quick little shout out to Elaine. She was our guide. Awesome. She was a lot of fun. She's hilarious. She's from England.
Yes, she's from England. The other cool part about this, and we didn't even know it, is you get like a little continental breakfast in the morning. So that was way cool too.
All right, welcome to the Trastevere area, and we're gonna try out Tonnarello since 1876.
All right, so some still water, some house wine.
Vino.
While we wait for our pasta, and then you have this ginormous line of people waiting to eat here. So I hope it's as good as Josh says. It looks delicious, and I can't wait.
So.
The internet says, and the internet's never wrong. Except 50% of the time, 100%, or something like that.
All right, starting out, this is a Diavolo, which is pepperoni pizza. Oh my god, it looks super good. And then some fried artichokes. We've been hearing good things about the artichokes, so we're trying to eat as many as we can. So I don't think my initial shot did this justice. Look at how pretty these are. Oh my god. Can't wait. All right, pasta in a pan. This is what I've been waiting for. Cacio e pepe, carbonara. Still got the vino. Yes.
Cheers, baby.
This is Rome. Okay, seriously, I think that maybe we recorded, maybe we didn't. We're like halfway through inhaling these. And I was like, I don't know if we recorded anything, but this one is great.
It is so good.
Cacio e pepe. Love the bounciness of the noodles. It's creamy. It's peppery.
But not over peppery.
No, yesterday's was a bit more peppery, but the winner is this one. The carbonara is amazing. Freaking unbelievable.
The best ever.
So good.
I could say the best ever.
Yeah, it's so damn good. Get here. That was a soccer ball that just got hit against the wall next to us. All right. That place was great.
The best pasta carbonara.
Oh,
my
so
goodness.
good. Like, that's some homey type stuff, man.
Yeah.
It like the sauce just stuck to the noodles. They were so good. The pizza was great.
The fried artichokes were delicious.
Oh, it was good. The price was good. It was like 60 euros, and that included a whole carafe of wine.
Wow,
that's why you get over to the Trastevere.
Yeah.
You know, some people act like it's like locals only or something. It's not. There's a lot of people over here, but it's good, and the price is right.
And that place, if you've got to put all the details down below, because man, that was good.
Yeah, check it out. All right, so one really cool thing. We're actually headed back towards our hotel. Got to rest up. We have a big plan for tonight. But Roman artifacts. They're just everywhere. This is just on our way walking back. We're hoping to be able to do the Roman Forum tomorrow, the large one, but this is just a random spot. It's not really random, but you get what I mean, right? It's very cool. And I know the sign says no recording, but check out these cats. Cats just own this area. Alright, here we are. It is nighttime. We are doing the night tour, which allows us to get on the ground floor and see the underbelly of the Colosseum.
It'll be really cool. This is my first experience seeing it, and it's already just amazing just to walk by it at night.
Yeah. This was also on Get Your Guide. I think it was about $212 or so for the two of us. It starts out with a VR part in front of the Arch of Constantine. So I'm not sure about the daytime, but we did have to show our IDs and then go through security to get in. But there's nobody else around.
Just us?
All right, we just wrapped up that. So I want to say it was like 2:13 something, but I really enjoyed it because, like, honestly, there was like another group that we could see, but we couldn't hear them. They were a ways away from us in the arena.
Yeah, it was very quiet and as chaotic as the rest of the pieces or the places have been. It was a welcome.
Yeah, it sounds like it's a really long queue to get in. Probably you can't hear stuff, so having the personal guide was good. They only do guided tours at night.
I really enjoyed it. I thought it was very interesting to see and hear about all the history behind it. I didn't realize how far back it was, and I mean I should have, but it just like reiterates, wow, this was a really long time ago. And we had happened upon some of the
training grounds.
Yeah, okay, training grounds, and that ended up being one of those like, oh, aha moments when they started showing that.
There was like
cool.
a secret corridor that they showed us where they're finding it. But I thought one of the coolest things was where they said once they stopped using it, they actually started like taking materials away from this.
Yeah.
So like they built some of St. Peter's with stone from the Colosseum.
Yeah.
So
it was just very interesting and intriguing to see all this history right here, almost by ourselves.
Yeah,
I think that was the coolest part. It was like, it was almost by ourselves.
Very cool. When in Rome, you eat late. So 10 p.m. dinner. All right. We are 1 block away from our hotel. And we went with a liter of beer.
Big beers.
Yes. Cheers. All right, we said we wanted some meat and some vegetables and potatoes, and here we go. This is a veal roll which has some ham and cheese inside of it. And Rachel got this big old chunk of pork.
I don't remember. Suckling pork and some potatoes. That's what I know of.
Check that out. And then we got some greens. We actually did get some vegetables here. And in Italy. Yeah, we could
I was
not do.
expecting this.
No, but we could not do any more pasta.
Today.
Here we go. Today. We'll do it tomorrow. All right, we weren't done eating, so we asked our waiter for his favorite, and this one is.
Looks like cheese and prosciutto.
Yeah, he said it's no tomato sauce. It's I thought he said Asiago, but he called it speck, which is just olive oil, cheese, and prosciutto. Yeah, let's eat it.
It's delicious.
Yeah, it's big. Morning.
So Josh, have you watched this show, the travel?
I think it's called Travel Man. We found it on Amazon
Yeah.
Prime. Funny.
Funny. They stopped here and get these carved marble slabs. So
Yeah.
we got one ordered for us.
We're gonna get one because we're getting married in like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And so we're gonna put our last name in here. So we'll be back at 5 o'clock today. Look at how foggy she's getting.
I know. It's muggy.
It's muggy today. All right, good morning. A couple cornettos, marmalade, chocolate, and cappuccinos. On our way to our next stop. Looks like we're here for a race. Yeah, we're going in the wrong direction, but we're gonna go straight ahead. You know, in the past they said all roads lead to Rome. Well, in Rome, it feels like all roads lead to this Victor Emmanuel II monument, which was the first king of Italy after unification. And so we're going to go to it. The view from the top is pretty hard to beat. It does seem like there's some elevators that we can go even higher. We're probably gonna try that, but check out some of the ruins and Colosseum back there. We made it to the top, 16 euros a piece. Wow. I don't know if you could find a better view of the city, honestly. We decided not to wait in line at the Vatican for the rooftop because the line looked really long, whereas this one we walked straight into. And this is also right in the center of the city. I think this is the way to go if you're gonna try to do a rooftop one. Look at the size of those statues. All right, so probably the one major place that we're not going to go to is the Roman Forum. We felt like, we've been on a trip for about 2 weeks now, spent a bunch of money, and we decided to just do 2 tour guide led tours, and so Colosseum and Vatican were those. And if you're going through the Forum, which you can see a lot of ancient buildings, and I'm sure there's a lot of history to it, but without context, I don't think it means as much. But that's one of the spots you can do. And you can get a view of it from here. What's cool about this scene is you can see the Colosseum, the Arch, and the Roman Forum all together. Here's the Roman Forum line up close. And it goes down the block. What's really cool is being able to see the crowds during the daytime here at the Colosseum and the Roman Forum.
Especially compared to what we saw last night. We walked this with very few people last night.
Yeah, basically empty. And now it's just like constant flow of humans. Is that weird to say humans?
I mean,
flow of humans?
People, yes.
Yeah, okay. Constant flow of people. All right, just randomly came across, I think this is the line to the Colosseum. That goes way back there. Oh my gosh. And it wraps around. So we actually saw a huge line outside this place, which is, the line is right outside of our door to our hotel. So we looked it up and it's a must try. And actually the line starts across the street. We're about 30 minutes before opening. So here we go. All right, we are 5 minutes from opening. You can see the line now. And this is the door to our hotel. All right, we had to get 3. Check out the size of these crusts. All right.
Ready to dig in.
Yes.
Moving my hair out of the way.
Looks so good. Holy. Don't do 3 pizzas.
No.
Best crust I've ever had.
Yeah, that was some good crust. It was a good pizza.
Ingredients were awesome. I'm glad our room is half a block away.
I did tell
I'm gonna pass out.
I did tell Josh, if you're not leaving Italy in a food coma, I'm not sure what you're doing.
Yeah.
Because there's so much food.
So much good food too. Yeah, check it out. Just to show I wasn't kidding. This is out our hotel window, and there it is. All right, same day, we are back. Hoping to pick up our marble. If you're interested in this, here's the name. All right, well, we picked it up.
Yeah, and it's perfect.
Yes.
And it's the same price as the one that's already made.
Yeah, all the ones that are already made are 15, and so is this one.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yes.
It is cash only, so remember that. No card, just
There we
cash.
go. After a long day of just kind of seeing the best of the city, walking and seeing some of the stuff that we had wanted to see again, we are at our dinner spot. It is in the Michelin Guide, but also I think we found it on TripAdvisor. They do make their own pasta here. It's a very classic style of food, it sounds like.
Well,
Save the best for last.
we did.
That place is phenomenal.
Everything from
Yeah.
the service to the food to the bathrooms.
Yeah, it was probably the best bathrooms in Europe.
Yeah.
If you haven't been to Europe for a while, the bathrooms were terrible.
They're probably the same as anybody who was there 20 years ago.
Yes, but they were great. The food was amazing. All the pastas were great, fresh. They split our main meal or main course together. The price was good for what you're getting.
Yeah, as Josh and I said as we were finishing up, you know it's good when the other tables are sitting there looking around at what everybody else ordered.
We're all like eyeballing everybody else's spot, and
Yeah.
you can see there's still a line out here.
Yeah.
Rachel was just talking to a group that like just got turned away for the night, and it's 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
So they're open for another seating, but yeah, get a reservation. I had to make a phone call.
They only do phone reservations.
Yeah, only phone reservations, no internet reservations. I called 6 weeks ahead. So glad we did it.
Agreed.
This is a way to top off Rome.
I'm full.
And happy.
And happy.
Good morning.
Hi.
And it is travel day. We are headed back to the United States, but we do want to leave you with 3 quick takeaways from our stay here in Rome.
First one, Rome is a foodie heaven.
Yes.
Oh, so much options.
There's so many choices on every single block. If you're a big fan of pastries, pizzas, pastas, they even have good meats. Well, heck, like the salami, the prosciutto.
Yeah. But other good meats. We've had some great pork dishes. Veal, lamb. Oh, we've just had some great meals.
Yeah, all of our dinners were like amazing. I don't know if we said it enough. Maybe not, because we were so tired and full at the time. But they were awesome. And
I even asked Josh, because we normally do like, what was your best bite of the day? We can't pick one.
No.
Every day we're like, ooh, I like that. Ooh, I like that. Ooh, I like that. So everything we ate just hit the spot.
Another is that Rome actually is a walkable city. They do have a metro. We did not use it once. We actually walked everywhere we went, other than the taxi to get us to our hotel. We did stay in the Trevi Fountain area. I would say if you want to do the walking, I would stay either at Trevi Fountain area or by Pantheon.
Yeah.
All of them seem very walkable. You're probably no more than 30-minute walk to anywhere.
But good shoes, because there is cobblestone everywhere.
Yes.
And being on your feet, it does get tiresome, because we were on our feet all day, every day we were here. But it is doable.
Yes. And then third point is going to be, if you're interested in doing the Vatican, the Roman Forum, or the Colosseum, do a tour guide, do a skip the line, do something ahead of time, because the lines were crazy long at all 3 spots. This is November 2nd right now.
Yeah.
And the lines are super long.
And if you don't get a guided tour, you're going to be planning on staying in line
for hours.
At least half the day.
Yeah.
Or getting up super early. There were people when we went over to the Vatican that were in line since 6 a.m. and it doesn't open till 9. Yesterday, the line at noon over by the Colosseum was probably 3 hours long. Easy.
Yeah.
It's just
and then when you get inside, it's very crowded as well. So we think skip the line, early access. If you can do it, go for it.
Pay for that convenience. Absolutely.
All right. But if you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like and subscribe.
You can also follow us on social media, Facebook, Instagram, and X, formerly Twitter. All our links are down below.
See ya.